The last leg will see you now.
Come through. Dr. All right, thank you so much for coming in. We've had people tweeting in this week about what does and doesn't cause cancer, which is the big thing that people are concerned by. Leo said, is it true not being able to urinate in a straight line is a sign that you may have cancer?
I think Leo might be referring to what came out this week, which was called a wonky willy story. Don't know if anybody heard that. What researchers have done...
Don't Google it.
I mean, it is a real thing. So we need to remember this is actually a real illness. It's called Peyronie's disease.
Yeah.
And what the researchers did was look at a large group of men, and they found that the guys who had this disease called Peyronie's, it was linked to an increased risk of some types of cancer. But we need to kind of take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. It's the first time they've done this. It's the first time it's been shown.
Yeah.
So with more work, we can figure out whether the link is real or not.
And technically, a grain of salt could also be the reason that you're weeing off in a different direction. Cool. Have you guys got any questions, by the way?
Yeah, what I'd like to know, this is one that's quite personal to me. Can having too much banter give you cancer?
I'm not sure you need to worry about that, but...
You can say it. You can totally say it.
No, in all seriousness, it can't. Having a laugh is always a good thing.
I read that dinosaurs got cancer. Is that true?
It actually is. So a lot of people think that cancer is a man-made disease, but it's been around for thousands of years. They found traces of cancer in dinosaur bones, in the skeleton of a guy from Egypt from 3,000 years ago. So it isn't a man-made disease, but there are things in our lifestyle now, like smoking and drinking a lot of alcohol, that can increase your risk, which is why we'd encourage people to not smoke and reduce their alcohol intake.
I tell you what, though, I mean, if you're a dinosaur, sod having a velociraptor do a prostate exam. Those claws.
That's not what
clever
happened to
girl.
That's not what happened to the dinosaurs, is it? They weren't smoking.
I mean...
Are there positives to come out of cancer research at the moment?
I mean, what we need to remember here is, yes, this is a horrible disease, and that's why we're here tonight. We want to raise money because we still need to do more. But if you look at the last 40 years, survival for cancer has doubled. So in the 1970s in the UK, only 1 in 4 people would survive. Today, that number is 2 in 4. And it's amazing progress, but we need to get there quicker. And we know that for some cancers, we still really do need to make a lot more progress. And that's what tonight is about. It's about raising as much money as we can for Stand Up to Cancer, for Cancer Research UK, and to fund these vital cancer research clinical trials.
Any other questions?
I read something that genuinely is quite worrying, that if your poo floats, it might be an indication of cancer.
In the water or just...
Space poo. You're talking about a poo flowing here.
That's a very different... if it floats full stop, you're rich, my friend.
I'm going to go with it floating in the water. And that actually can be a sign of a couple of different types of cancer. So can having loose bowels, going to the toilet or not. So it does...
But isn't floating... I was told that...
She's a doctor, for God's sake.
No, I was told that floating poo is healthy poo.
Well, this is the thing. Anything... So, unusual habits for you, something like your poo floating or having loose bowels, it's unusual for you, then you need to talk to your doctor. And that's what we would urge people to do. So, know your body, know what's usual for you, know what's not usual for you. It pays to know your poo.